Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, right? Today we're going to talk about the best jump shots for any build that's 6'10 and up. But before we get into the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. As like the video, push the video to the recommended, and of course subscribe and put your note again for my daily uploads. Without further ado, let's hop straight into this video. Okay, so first and foremost, what I wanted to do is this, because I think a lot of people have the misconception that when YouTubers put up, everybody's using the same jump shot bases, right? And it's not because they're the best bases. I want you to understand that. YouTubers have their preference, and then, you know, their fan base watches it, and then that's what they go with. But I want you to know that there are tons of bases in this game that are really, really good for 6'10 builds. So again, I might have some builds, bases that you've already seen. I might not, but let's go ahead and hop right into it. So first and foremost, let's just talk about a few bases that I like a lot in this game. So let me come over here to animations and go over here to jump shots. So as you can see right here, man, we have my man Buzelis. And again, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all these actual jump shots in a second. Of course, we all know about Jonathan Isaac. He's a really good base. That is universally accepted. But Sam Perkins is another good base. Miles Turner is another solid base that I like. And then of course, we know we gotta go with Michael Porter Jr. But these bases right here are some that you probably have already seen. I know people know about Porter. I mean, it's gatekeeps, all right? A lot of people should know about Isaac, but I don't know if a lot of people know about Perkins, Buzelis, and of course, Turner, okay? So without further ado, let's go ahead and look at these jump shots. So first, let's go about the one that everybody already kind of knows, right? Jonathan Isaac, okay? So Jonathan Isaac, what sets Jonathan Isaac apart is the release height, okay? Now, what is the pro is the release height, but the con is a lot of people just don't have the ability to really time a jump shot that is that high releasing, okay? Now, I have gone with Michael Porter Jr. with Miles Turner. It's just I love Miles Turner's releases. And as you can see, the ball goes right to the forehead and then it moves forward. That's what I like about it. As you can see, it is going to be push. I go full speed. The blend is going to be 35 Michael Porter Jr., 65% Miles Turner. But again, like I said, it is going to be a really good catch and shoot jump shot. So if you are going to be a popper or you're somebody that's going to be a spot up, this will be an ideal base to utilize. And the good thing is that it is not a base that requires a high mid-range jump shot. So Jonathan Isaac, if I'm not mistaken, you only need like a 79. And to be honest with you, everybody should, I'm sorry, a 77. And most poppers should have at least a 77 mid-range, right? A 77. Now the jump shot that I made here is going to be combined with Michael Porter Jr., Miles Turner, is going to be an 84 total. As you see, the A plus with the A plus height with the A release speed, and then the A defensive immunity with the D plus time stability. But of course, what you can do is just get Jonathan Isaac base and then use your releases based upon the ones you like. Now, if you have a big that has an 84, 3 or mid-range, then of course you can use this one. But if not, find that sweet spot to where, you know, you can go. But the big thing is that the base is going to be very important. It's the most important part of a jump shot. Now, the releases is all about you and your visual and your timing of how you want to be able to release your jump shot, okay? So this is the Jonathan Isaac one. Again, it's one that I utilized for a little bit. I don't use this jump shot anymore, but again, I still feel like if you have an 84 or lower, this is something you should definitely take a look at, okay? Now, when it comes to the next jump shot, this jump shot right here is Buzelis, and this is the one I'm currently using right now. Now, as you can see, this only requires an 82, and it's a little bit slower. It's not as much high as a release, but to me, I just feel like this thing is so easy to time, right? Now, if you know who Buzelis is, he literally was just in a dunk contest. He actually, you know, didn't do so well, but he is from Chicago, so, you know, and he was representing his team, and he just didn't do what he did, but he has some good ideas. So, but anyway, LaMarcus Aldridge, well, again, Miles Turner, as you can see, I love Miles Turner. I go right here at push, release speed is full, and then I go 75 Aldridge, 25% Turner. Now, same thing as you're going to see, is right there just above the forehead. It's easy to time. And again, like I said, if you're not using pro stick shooting, you should be, okay? So I'm gonna repeat that. Use your pro stick shooting on this. Do not be a square shooter. Figure it out. If you're having a hard time using pro stick to shoot, please practice. But that is going to help your shooting tremendously. So make sure you're using that. But again, this is the current jump shot that I'm using. Now, a lot of people might state like, well, Demi, you're not jumping high, or, it's not the fastest in the world. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you need to find a jump shot that you can time and hit consistently. What's the purpose of having A+ release speed and you can't hit it? I got A- on this release speed, right? The release height's only B. It ain't the fastest in the world, but I guarantee you this, I hit this shot a lot. It's so easy to time, and it's one of my favorite jump shots in the game, okay? So again, and this one right here, again, is going to be a catch and shoot type base. So if you are going to be somebody that has the ability to dribble a little bit, I wouldn't necessarily say this is the greatest catch and shoot, but all my builds that I'm using this one on is a catch and shoot build, okay? So again, this is going to be a good one. And if I want to go ahead and show you, if I almost forgot, you want to make sure you have this right here. It requires a 78 mid-range or 3-point shot. So it's kind of right there with Jonathan Isaac. Jonathan Isaac 77. This right here requires a 78. But again, to me, I feel like this is barbecue chicken. Okay. Now let's go on to my man Sam Perkins base, man. So Sam Perkins base. What I like about this base right here is, again, first of all, let's just state the obvious. Nikola Jokic, Larry Bird, and Dirk Nowitzki. Okay, if you want to have a jump shot that is above the head, use any of those three in any combination, and it's going to give you this release right here. What makes it so easy to time with this jump shot is the fact is, once it gets to the forehead, go ahead and let it go, right? That's how easy it is to time. Now, again, I use push on all these. So as you can see right here, the blend is full at 40% Dwight, 60% Nikola Jokic, and Sam Perkins base. It only requires, if I come down here real quick, try to go quickly, here we go. Only requires a 79. So again, you see I'm creeping up, 77, 78, and 79. Sam Perkins is one of the first original great big man shooters. I'm a Carolina fan, so he's a Tar Heel. And of course, you might, if you're old enough, you remember him with the Seattle Supersonics with my man Sean Kemp, Detlef Schrempf, Gary Payton, and of course Sam Perkins out there shooting them threes. So he's a really good shooter, and at the end of the day, I feel like this is going to be a jump shot base once again that is good for the catch and shoot. And if you're looking for something that is a little bit more time and stability, as this one has, then this will be the jump shot for you. Again, as you can tell, I'm using jump shot bases that aren't necessarily the meta, but all I say is this: before you knock the jump shot, just go ahead and try. But again, I use pro stick shooting for all my builds, so if you are a square shooter, it might be a little bit different. Some of these jump shots are different compared to pro stick and hitting square. So again, I use pro stick shooting. I do not use square. You got to get on with the meta. The meta is pro stick. If you use square, you're going to have the most random release jump shots of all time. Okay. Now, to me, the best jumper in the game is going to be Michael Porter Jr. As you can see right here, as you can see though, it's an 89. Now, Michael Porter Jr., the reason why I like this jump shot, and this is the jump shot I use when I'm playing like competitively, but I don't like using it because a lot of people use this jump shot because it is the meta. But the reason why it is the meta is because it has some of the highest statistics that you would want from a jump shot. As you can tell though, but you need to have a 90 mid-range or 93 ball, and a lot of people don't have that. Now, yes, I have a 90 plus mid-range 3-point shot on this build, so yes, I'm able to equip it. Okay, so but Michael Porter Jr. is absolutely insane. It's very quick, all right? And if you have difficulties with timing, then you're going to have difficulty with this jump shot because, again, like I said, just because it's the fastest, I would even say, hey, you can drop it down here. Look at you. This is by dropping it a notch. It's still an A. You drop it down again, it's a B. So you can play around with this and figure out where that perfect timing is for you. But as you can see, it's 60% Michael Porter Jr., 40% David West. But like I said, this is going to be a beautiful jump shot. And again, this one right here, you can utilize not just catch and shoot. You can literally use this as an off dribble type jump shot. This jump shot does it all. It is really good. Now, I want to quickly just go through a couple bases that I recommend. I don't necessarily have to show it, but we all know that my man Andre Drummond, if you have a very low, then just you can use Andre Drummond's base. Obviously Chris Bosh, if you hit starter 3, Chris Bosh is another good one. But if you got that high to get Chris Bosh, you might as well just go high enough to get Michael Porter Jr. because it is a little bit better. And then David Robinson is another base that I like. But again, these are the jump shots that I've been utilizing, having a lot of fun with. Let me know in the comment section what bases you're using. But other than that, it's your favorite old head Uncle Demi. I'll be back really soon on the Banger Man. You know, when I say back soon on the Banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.